Tonight, 80 inmates in the Jackson County Jail are free. They were released because of concerns about COVID-19. Just yesterday, Missouri public defenders asked the state Supreme Court to release certain inmates. KCTV5's Emily Rittman tells us who could be released in Jackson County.
The sheriff and a spokesperson for the prosecutor's office said only people who were charged with nonviolent crimes could be considered for release during the pandemic. We met this woman who asked that we not reveal her identity after she was released from the Jackson County Detention Center. She told KCTV5 she was in custody because of a probation hold for an identity theft charge. She says inmates watched the news to learn about the COVID-19 pandemic.
You never know, and then you hear somebody cough or sneeze and it's like, go get bleach and spray it everywhere.
Today, Jackson County Sheriff Darryl Forte confirmed to KCTV5 News the Office of Population Control put together a list of individuals in the jail being held on nonviolent charges only. He said that list was sent to the prosecutor's office, who shared it with the public defender's office. Once those two groups agreed on release, it was forwarded to the courts for a release decision. So far, 80 people were released. At last check, Kansas City, Missouri, and Jackson County facilities held a total of 739 inmates. Forte said, our development of the list was based on instructions from the circuit court and should in no way be construed as a recommendation for release. This week, the Jackson County Sheriff's Office shared these photos of employees being screened before entering the detention center. Forte says to date, they have not had an inmate or staff member test positive for COVID-19. Still, the woman we met said she was concerned about the virus while in custody and still is. She told us she was headed to a halfway house.
Not being able to go run and see my kids and respecting the entire health issue and, knowing that I've been around so many more people than they have,
The Jackson County Prosecutor's Office sent a second list for release to the court and say they will continue to support release as long as those individuals do not pose a public safety risk. Reporting from Kansas City, Emily Rittman, KCTV5 News.
The Missouri Sheriff's Association has come out in opposition to the public defender's request. In a statement, it says the sheriffs of Missouri urge the Supreme Court to trust local courts and sheriffs to make particularized decisions considering each individual case during this public health emergency.